Does palm cooling actually work? I found a study from Dr. Craig Heller. He's a professor of biology at Stanford University. He's actually done a few studies on this, and the study I'm referring to is one where he took subjects. It was a 3 to 6 week program, and he had a test group and a control group, and in between sets of weightlifting, the test group would hold cooled cylinders, water running through these cooled cylinders for 3 minutes to cool their core body temperature, and the other group just rested for 3 minutes. So what I want to do is replicate this study and find out if there are any acute effects of palm cooling. In the study, the subjects who did the palm cooling gained significantly more strength, endurance, and work capacity. The whole idea with palm cooling is that your palms are a glabrous surface. They contain specialized vascular structures that facilitate heat loss. And so for my experiment, I'm going to use water bottles, and they probably won't be the same exact temperature that Dr. Heller used in his studies. I believe it was like 16 degrees Celsius. So we'll see what my water bottles will be, but I just want to kind of try to replicate this as best as I can and see if I have an increase in performance or not. So it's a very short-term study, n equals 1, a lot of confounding variables, but let's see if we can come up with anything significant and see how it goes. Okay, so this is going to be day 1 of my testing. I'm going to chalk up, and I'm going to use these fat grips here just so I'm not hanging on for too long in my dead hang, and I'm going to record the time here, and then after my first round I'm going to rest. I'm just going to stand here for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to do it again. So here we go. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay, I think that was about a minute 12 plus however many seconds it took me to grab onto the bar. So now I'm going to wait 3 minutes. Alright, now I'm going to re-chalk up, reset this, and jump on again. Whew. Okay, that was about 50 seconds, so I'll see you back here in 24 hours. Alright, it's day 2 of the experiment, and I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to try to repeat it exactly the same, except this time, in between sets, I'm going to use these water bottles here to cool my palms. So they're just your classic water bottles, and I have this infrared thermometer here, and I'm going to measure the temperature on it so you can see it. Okay, it's coming in at 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to chalk up my hands, do the test, wait 3 minutes, chalk up my hands, and do the test again. And we'll see how it goes. Yesterday, I was building some furniture, and that was kind of taxing on my forearms just a little bit. Today I did a leg workout. I didn't really use my grip at all, so we'll see how well I recovered from the dead hang yesterday. I don't really care about my initial number. I care about comparing my first set to my second set. So, alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Looks like it's pretty similar time to my first hang yesterday. gosh. Okay. All right, that was a little bit longer. We'll see how it compares when I look back at the timing. Okay, so after running the numbers, there was a pretty significant increase in my performance, more than I thought there would be in just such a short period of time. So after looking at it, it looks like I did the dead hang for about 1 minute and 10 seconds on the first day, the control day. The second round, I did it for 46.3 seconds. Then on the second day, when I did the actual test with the water bottles, I did it the first round for 1 minute 9.8 seconds, so basically the same amount of time. And then for the second round, I did it for 53.7 seconds, which is 7.4 seconds longer. And that might not seem like a lot, but that is about a 16% increase in performance. So if you have some water bottles in your fridge laying around, I think if you want to, especially over time, maybe use these water bottles in between sets. I mean, you could bring them to the gym even. I do know that they have devices specifically for palm cooling, but this is just kind of a budget way to do it if you work out at home or whatever. But I think it's kind of a feasible way to increase performance in the short term and possibly in the long term too. Thanks for watching the video. I do hope you'll subscribe to my channel. See you on the next one.